We'll begin this practice by 3 long inhalations. Inhale through your nose and exhale slowly. Let the body arrive. Then interlace your fingers and turn the palms towards the sky. Don't forget to breathe and lengthen upwards through the sides of your body. Move your shoulders away from the ears. Gently side stretch to the left and to the right. Bring one hand behind you, opposite hand to the knee. Lengthen the spine on the inhale. Twist softly from the waist on the exhale. Keep the jaw relaxed. Keep the breath smooth. And slowly switch sides. Now bring the soles of your feet together. Let the knees open naturally. Begin gentle movement through the hips. Avoid sharp feeling in your knees. Allow your breath to guide the movement. Relax the hips, relax the inner thighs, and we will do it for 1 minute. Now we will hold the static butterfly for 1 minute, and maybe you can fold slightly forward while keeping your length in the spine. Now make the angle between your hips and your knees 90 degrees, while the right thigh is facing upward and the left thigh downward, and switch to the other side. Now we are entering the Dandasana for 30 seconds. Extend your legs, lengthen your spine, and place your palms right behind your spine and slightly push yourself with your palms to lengthen your spine even more. For the next 30 seconds, keeping the posture, we will start warming up our ankles. Make the circular movements in one direction, in another direction, forward and backwards, whatever feels comfortable for you right now. Now inhale and bring your palms together above your head and lengthen your spine. You can slightly bend your knees and with your hands above your head on each exhalation try to bend a little bit more forward while keeping your spine straight. Now grab your toes with your hands and continue the forward fold, keeping your spine straight. You can bend your knees even more if you need it, and don't forget to breathe, and with each exhalation try to lower more deeply, and with each inhalation lengthen your spine even more. With next inhale, bend one foot while keeping the other straight and bring it towards your inner thigh, and with exhalation lengthen the leg and repeat on the other side. So this is dynamic warm-up, and do it in your own rhythm, in your own pace. Now, when you bend your leg, your thigh is facing inward. Continue to switching between sides in your own rhythm. Now extend your both legs, grab your toes and lengthen your spine and relax for 30 seconds. Calm your breath. Bring yourself into the tabletop position, come into your hands and knees. We'll do cat-cow for 1 minute. When you inhale, lift the chest and the tailbone. When you exhale, round through the spine. Move in your own rhythm and let the movement travel through every vertebra. Next we will do the dynamic slides from the child pose into the upward dog. Again, move slowly in your own rhythm with the guidance of your breath. Now bring yourself into the downward dog and pedal your dog for 30 seconds easily. Just we are warming up now. Now come into the standing position, and we will do halfway lift for the 10 times. So inhale deeply with slight bend back, and bring yourself into the halfway lift. You can softly bend your knees and lengthen your spine, and put your hands on your legs for the support, and you can bend as much as your spine and hamstring permit, and pause there each time for the 5 breaths to permit the hamstrings relaxation. And you can notice that each time, with each round and with each exhalation, you can bring yourself into the fold a little bit deeper. So repeat in your own pace for 10 rounds.
out of touch, and somehow we come back together. Yeah, somehow we come back together. Meet me in the motions, driving through the night. Thunder from a distance, lightning in your eyes.
Shift forward into the plank. Press the floor away. And lift back into the downward facing dog. And repeat. We will do it dynamically for 1 minute. You can do it in your own pace, in your own rhythm. You can feel each time the slight stretching in your hamstrings. We are waking up the calves, we are waking up your hamstrings.
Meet me in the heavens, reflections of the sky. Thunder from a distance, lightning in my.
Now bring yourself into the child pose. Your knees wide, your big toes touch, relax your forehead, lengthen the spine, and deepen the breath.
Your forest crown and mossy green.
We are starting now yogic push-ups for 1 minute. So from the child pose, slide forward into the up dog with inhalation, and with exhalation bring yourself back to the downward dog, and repeat in your own rhythm, in your own pace. And enter into the child pose for 30 seconds. Relax your neck, relax your forehead, relax your spine, deepen your breath and breathe into the back of your body. And we will do the yogic push-ups for 1 minute again, but more advanced variation. So again, with inhalation from the child pose, slide forward into the upward dog, and with exhalation, slide backwards, but now through your mat. So touch your mat with your chest and slide backwards to the child pose. We'll do it for 1 minute, and again you follow your breath and do it in your own pace. and enter into the child pose for 30 seconds. Now the last variation of yogic push-ups. Your knees are not touching the mat now, so from the downward dog with inhalation bring yourself to the up dog, and with exhalation bring yourself back to the down dog. Do it in your own pace, and you can always come back to the previous variation of the yogic push-ups. And enter into the child pose for 30 seconds and relax. Now we entering the downward dog again, and for 1 minute we will be walking the dog. So now at this point try to lengthen your spine more deeply and feel the activation and lengthening in your hamstrings. With next inhalation, shift yourself into the upward dog and stay there for 30 seconds. And we are coming back to downward dog. For 1 minute again we will be pedaling the dog and try to go even deeper this time. With next inhalation, bring yourself into the upward dog and stay there for 30 seconds. Now in downward dog, with one of your hands reach your opposite ankle or your calf or where it is visible for you right now, and change sides. Now come back to the downward dog and try to lengthen the spine even more. You can bend your knees. The straight spine is more important here. And with next inhalation, bring yourself into the upward dog. Straighten the arms fully without locking your elbows. Lift the chest forward and up. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Engage your thighs and glutes. Lengthen through the tailbone toward your heels. Now shift back to the child pose and relax for 30 seconds. Now come back to the downward dog, and from here lift your right leg into the sky, open the side of your body and breathe into the length of the body for the 30 seconds. Try to lengthen your leg even more with each inhalation. Bring your right foot forward into the warrior one position. Ground yourself into the posture and lengthen your spine. Bring your hands above your head. And with each exhalation, you can sit a little bit more deep. Shift into warrior two position. Open the hips and arms wide. Your foot of the back leg is facing 90 degrees to your front leg. You can bring yourself into the reverse warrior and sit even deeper. Now lengthen your front leg and tilt forward and slightly bend towards your front leg. Place your front arm on your front leg and your left arm is facing upward. Triangle pose. Now bring your foot slightly closer to one another, your feet facing forward, and bring your palms behind your spine into the Namaste position. Breathe here, lengthen your spine, open your chest, open your shoulders. And start slowly bending forward with each exhalation, keeping your spine straight. Now put your left palm on the ground or on your leg, and your right hand is up into the sky. Look up, the reverse triangle. Now step back into the low lunge. Keeping your palms on the ground in your own rhythm, lengthen and bend the front leg. So with inhalation and exhalation, move between shapes in your own rhythm for 1 minute and feel the stretching in your hips and in your hamstrings, and try to keep your spine straight. You can use the blocks if necessary for this exercise. Now we will hold the low lunge for 1 minute. So sink into the hips with each exhalation, and with each inhalation, lift forward and upward through your chest. Feel the expansion of your heart. Now we will hold the half split variation for 1 minute. So lengthen the front leg, flex the front foot, lengthen the spine, relax the jaw, and breathe into the back of the front leg. Feel the stretching of your hamstrings. Through your vinyasa, bring yourself into the standing position. From there, inhale and bring yourself into the forward fold. Keep your belly close to your thighs. You can bend your knees for that. Relax your neck. And you may interlock your fingers behind your back to stretch your shoulders and lengthen even more deeply forward. And we will repeat wall sequence on the other side. Step back to downward facing dog and lift your left leg up in the air. Open the left side and with each inhalation lengthen the whole body. From your head, spine to the tip of your toe. Bring your left foot forward and shift yourself to the warrior one. Lengthen your hands, lengthen your spine, and with each exhalation, sit deeper in your hips. Open your arms wide and shift yourself into the warrior two. Open your hips. Your back foot is parallel Your back foot is 90 degrees to your front foot and sink lower with each exhalation. You may bend backwards and shift to the reverse warrior and sink even lower in your hips. Lengthen your forward leg and tilt yourself forward into the triangle pose. Rise up, bring your feet closer together. Your feet are parallel and your palms behind your back in Namaste position. Open your chest, open your shoulders, lengthen your spine, and start bending forward with each exhalation, keeping your spine straight. You can as well bend your front knee. Put your right palm onto the floor and lift your left hand up into the air. The reverse triangle. Now step back into the low lunge, put your palms into the ground, then inhale and lengthen your front leg, and with exhalation bend it again. So move dynamically between these positions for 1 minute in your own rhythm. Then hold the low lunge for 1 minute here. Now lengthen your front leg and hold this front split variation for 1 minute as well. Now put yourself on your back and we are going to activate our core and quadriceps. Single leg raise, dynamic, so lift one leg up into the sky while keeping one leg on the ground and change. So focus on activating your quadriceps as well. Each time when you lift your leg up, try to strengthen it a little bit more. Keep it up for 1 second or so and then change. But follow the rhythm of your own breath. Follow your own pace. Now we are going to hold a glute bridge for 1 minute. So grab your ankles with your hands and lift yourself up into the glute bridge from this position and focus on the glute activation rather on the quadriceps. And if you want a deeper stretch, you can move yourself with your shoulders a little bit closer to your feet, but bend from the chest and not from the lower back.
Hey, I know we haven't spoken in a while, and I just wanted to let you know that I miss you. Do you think about me?
And we will repeat dynamic single leg raises for 1 minute. And again we will go into the glute bridge for 1 minute. This pose is for relaxation and compensation, so don't force yourself too much here, just rest after the core activation, but you may want to go still a little bit deeper now to this pose.
I know we haven't spoken in a while, and I just wanted to let you know
Now bring both your feet up
I miss you.
towards the sky, and we will do crunches from this position. So lift your hands up and reach with your palms to your feet.
Do you think about me?
Now we will go into the full bridge, but you may do the glute bridge variation, whatever is comfortable for you. So lift the hips high, open your chest, bend not through your lower back but through your chest. Legs are strong, knees together, try to bring your knees parallel and try to breathe evenly. lie down, bring your knees towards your chest and hug your knees, and lie down here for 30 seconds for rest. Lower back compensation. Now sit up, and we are entering into Janusharshasana. One leg is extended, one knee is bent, and lengthen forward, keeping your spine straight. You may bend a knee of your front leg slightly as well. And repeat on the other side. Now we will do the side plank with knee on the ground. So your left palm and left knee is on the ground, and your right hand is up in the sky. You may want to stay here for another 30 seconds, or you can lift your right leg up, parallel to the floor and level with your body. Now bring your right leg forward. We are entering into the pigeon pose. Your right leg may be bent slightly in your knee, or you can make it up to 90 degrees angle, so your outer thigh is on the ground, but be careful and notice the tension in your front knee. There should not be any sharp sensations in your knee. Your hips are parallel, and feel the stretch sensation in your hips and thighs. We will do the side plank on the other side. Your right knee and right hand is on the ground, and your left hand is facing upwards. You may continue here or lift your left leg up for 30 seconds. Bring your left leg forward, and we are entering into the pigeon on the other side. Rest here for 1 minute. Now we are doing a full side plank on the left side. You may start with both of your feet on the ground, and then you found your balance. Bring your right foot above your left. Stack your feet together. You may want to continue here, or you can put your right leg into the tree position. And bring your right leg forward again for the pigeon for 1 minute to rest. And we will do the side plank on the right side. So start with your feet on the mat, and when you have found your balance, stack your feet onto each other. Then slowly bring your left leg into the tree position. And bring your left leg forward into the pigeon and rest for 1 minute here. Now we are going to enter into Vasishthasana, our peak pose on the left side. So start in the side plank. Grab your right foot with your right hand. Lift through the hips, expand through your chest, and strengthen your right leg. Then you can rotate gradually your hip and open your right leg so your right foot is facing towards the sky. And switch sides. Now we will do wide-legged split variation. Bend toward your straight leg first. And then towards the center, and you can spread your hips even wider now.
Lost in the ocean, led by the stars, we hold on to hope and go through the dark. Lost in the ocean.
And on the right side, so bend toward the straight leg first.
Lost in the ocean, led by the stars, we hold on to hope and go through the dark. Lost in the ocean, led by the stars, we hold on to hope.
And then towards the center.
Lost in the ocean, lost in the ocean.
Now lie down on your back and lift your left leg up and grab your foot with your left hand, your left foot with your left hand, and lengthen it as much as possible, and keeping your back and neck relaxed if it's feasible. You can use the bells also for this exercise. You can stay here, or you may want to open your left hip to the left, so placing your left foot on the ground. And now we will do a twist, so bring your left leg to the right and grab your left foot with your right hand. If it's not feasible, you can just bend your knee and keep your left leg on the right side with the knee bent. And we will repeat on the right side, so bring your right leg up and grab it with your right hand. Try to relax your back and neck here. And open to the right, bring your right foot on the ground. And we will do the twist, so bring your right leg to the left and grab your right feet with your left arm. Now lie on your back and bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees fall open apart and just rest here. Now extend the legs long, relax the arms away from the body, close your eyes. Nothing to achieve now, nothing to hold. Feel the breath is moving naturally. Feel the body heavy and supported. Stay here for a few quiet moments. Thank you for this practicing. Namaste.